I was in my bed under my covers, which was weird considering the fact I fell asleep by the door. I sat up and looked around, stopping to see Diana leaning against the balcony window, looking away from me. Why was she here? Did she carry me to the bed? I felt my anger wanting to speak out against Diana, but I noticed the puffiness under her visible eyes. Had she been crying? Seeing her bloodshot, puffy eyes made me fully aware of my own eyes and how dry they'd become after crying. I rubbed my eyes and let out a shaky sigh.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I stared at Diana. My heart didn't want to hear it, but I let her speak. Actually, no, never mind. It is her fault because she goddamn forced her way through.
I didn't want to come here in the first place. I only thought of bringing the boys back to protect my kingdom, so everything else became secondary. I didn't mean to take his life.
But you did.
I did. I can't ask for forgiveness, but I still am sorry. If I could turn back time, I would find another way.
You know, it's because of you that I met the boys.
Huh?
I looked to my blanket-covered lap. I remembered the funeral, the moving, the meeting with the boys. Everything came at me at once, and now I had the one puzzle piece that fitted it all together. If my grandfather hadn't died, he'd still be living here, and he'd be the one taking care of the boys instead of me. But he died and gave me his estate, so I came and met them for the first time. I looked at Diana, seeing her sad face. I could tell she really regretted her choice, and she was upset, and I couldn't sense any deception in her. I guess I have to thank you for introducing me to them onto magic, since my grandfather couldn't do it himself anyway. Diana looked down, pressing her lips together and closing her eyes.
I need to take your memories now. A deal's a deal. I fulfilled my part and told you everything. I had nothing left to tell you, and you can't keep those memories.
I didn't speak. I watched as Diana argued into the air about taking my memories. I felt like she was now doubting the deal, not wanting to take away the truth from me. Did I want her to? This was my chance to return to ignorance. I'd never remember what she took my grandfather's life. I never remember everything she showed me and taught me. I'd return to normality. Would we want to, though? Diana stared at me, a look of almost despair on her face. I, however, kept my eyes to her. You took away my grandfather. What gives you the right to take my memories away?
But I...
I'm not done speaking. Diana shut her mouth, listening obediently. I need to speak my mind. She had no right to take anything away. I knew the truth now, and that was all that mattered to me. Screw the rules! I deserve to remember everything. I was thrown into this mess because of you. No one has the right to take anything away from me. Diana took a step towards me, and I was ready to snap at her. However, she gently leaned over and ran a hand over my head.
All right.
Huh? What?
I won't take your memories.
Really? I stared at her in shock. Was she serious? Diana smiled at me and stood back up.
You're right. You deserve to know everything. It's the least I can do.
I felt almost joyful. She agreed with me. This was a huge deal. I still didn't forgive Diana, but it was better to know than to be left in ignorance. Eventually I would be able to move on. Until then, Diana was willing to stay and teach me the life my grandfather knew in redemption. It was something.
Head back to sleep and I'll teach you more in the morning. I'll stay a few more days until you know everything.
Something felt off, but I nodded, feeling exhaustion drift over me once again. Was it natural? I didn't know. My head began to spin and I needed more sleep. Diana gently laid me back down and moved hair from my face.
Rest.
As if from a spell, I closed my eyes and fell back into unconscious darkness. heart was healing, and it would take time to heal. Thankfully, it had time now to heal and to grow stronger. Diana obeyed my words and stayed with me. She owed me so much already and stayed with me for a good week. Within the time frame, she not only taught me everything she could, but she also assisted me in learning some of my own hidden magic. I could barely believe it. I had demon magic floating through my veins, and I could use it at any time. If I had learned about how to use my magic earlier, I would have been as strong as a demon. Dan explained that humans who learned of demon magic attracted demon energy and have the potential to use some of it just like demons, but their full power can only be unlocked in the demon world. Aha! Being that my grandfather spent almost his whole life learning about demon magic, his energy carried through my father, then to me. When my dad left my grandfather, his energy diminished, but when I came to the home, mine began to grow. According to Diana, I shouldn't have had as much energy as I have. I guess I was lucky. Everything was fascinating. I felt waves of excitement and energy run through my body. I was aware of the energy I held and the magic around me. I could even sense Diana's energy, as powerful as it was. One night, however, as I slept, Diana began to waver.
What am I doing?
Uh-oh. I heard Diana muttering, waking me from my sleep. I opened my eyes and peeked over my covers to see Diana looking out my window. She looked tired and restless.
I need to get the boys and return home. My kingdom is in danger. Maybe I should call an angel.
My heart froze. She could call an angel. It would baptize me and make me forget everything. I panicked, but I heard Diana sigh.
But she makes sense. Why should I marry to protect my kingdom? I should be able to... Well, would I? Me against the Demon Lord's entire army. I'm not that strong.
I slowly sat up, looking to Diana still. She seemed to only focus her attention out the window and phase at my arousing.
She's strong, though. The magic in her veins would win me this war. But I can't take her magic. I care for her too much. But she's just a human.
Oh, she's fighting with herself. Oh, poor Diana. Diana sighed and opened the window.
I need to leave. I have to fight him on my own. I'll use the rest of my energy to get back and hopefully recover when I get there. I hope he hasn't already attacked or is ready for me.
Diana stepped out of the window and stood on the balcony. Was she really going to leave? What about me? Was she going to leave? What about teaching me everything? My curiosity was peaking again. I needed her here. I don't know what drew me to her, but I quickly rushed out of my bed and ran to the balcony. Wait! Diana turned around and stared at me in surprise. However, she tightened her hands into fists and turned back around.
Go back to bed. I need to go.
No. But you...
I need to go. I'll be back someday. But I need to protect my kingdom. Without the boys, he'll attack at any time. And I need to prepare myself instead of waste my time here.
You're not wasting your time here. You're enjoying your time here. So don't complain, woman. I get that you're worried, Diana, but jeez. Sometimes you need to chill out too. Okay. I couldn't believe it. She was really wanting to leave. I overheard her. She wasn't confident about winning. She probably couldn't if he was as powerful as she claimed. I'd never see her again.
Take care of those memories while I'm gone. You need to keep them secret at all costs. If angels find you, they'll
kill me, I get it. Take me with you. I couldn't believe what came out of my mouth. Diana turned to me, also surprised at my words.
What?
I said, it's gotta I couldn't deny myself. I needed to fulfill this curiosity, and if Diana was going, I was going with her. If I was with her, maybe she could win her fight and then come back to the human world with me. An adventure. My heart felt giddy for some reason at the thought. Take me with you. I overheard you. I have the power to help you in your war. I'll help you, and then you'll come back with me to teach me everything.
But I don't deserve your help. I
demand it as a deal, demon. Diana straightened up, staring at me in disbelief. I almost couldn't recognize my own voice. In redemption for my grandfather's life, you will take me with you and teach me everything. I will then win your war, and in return, you will return with me to the human world to continue teaching me until I've learned everything. Diana stared. I couldn't tell what was going on in her mind. Was she angry, sad, surprised? As Diana closed her eyes and smiled, I felt a wave of relief wash over me.
A tongue of ice, even when faced with danger.
Diana then looked at me and held out a hand.
Come then. Help me open a portal, and I'll take you with me.
I nodded and placed my hand in Diana's. For some reason it felt nice to touch her hand like this. She was going to take me on an adventure I could never forget. She then gently pulled me to her. Both of us began to float towards the night sky. Diana's embrace seemed safe, and I felt better being in it than out of it. Sorry, Grandfather. Diana looked down at me and ran a hand over my cheek.
You don't know how much this means to me.
I nuzzled into Diana's hand and closed my eyes. Diana gently lowered her hand to my waist, staring down at me as I opened my eyes.
You intrigue me.
I giggled. Don't you mean seduce me? Diana chuckled and grinned at me.
Yes, you seduce me.
I smiled before gently reaching up and kissing Diana softly. She stared, surprised, before closing her eyes and gently returning my kiss. There was no pull of energy, no warm, fuzzy thrillment. It was a simple kiss. It was the one kiss I felt was perfect to start my adventure with. The sky began to melt into darkness as Diana and I kissed each other. It wasn't heated or passionate, yet the kiss spoke many languages to me. Diana liked me and came to care just a little for me. Was this the start of something? Maybe. It was too early to tell. Maybe we'd find some romance in the demon world. Maybe not. I still had 100 battles to face, 1,000 memories to make, 1,000,000 stories to write. However, this was my chance I needed in my life. And that was my happily ever after. My adventure. So that was Diana's route, where we discovered that Diana was responsible for the grandfather's death, and why our character ended up going with her into the demon world. Also, we discovered that apparently a human who has demon magic is actually stronger in the demon world. Maybe we do have a chance of beating up the demon lord after all. Anyway, of course, we've only got Naomi, Suzu, and of course Andrew's routes left. So I'll see you guys in more Seduce Me. Bye! Thanks for watching. See you next time.